Hello? 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 Looks like I'm live. Uh, all right. Well, I'm still new to streaming, but uh, started New Game Plus. Let's go. I got some pasta on the stove, so I'm gonna step away when the timer goes off in about 3 minutes. I know it's kind of silly to start off stream and then have to immediately walk away, but I have to step away often enough that whatever, you know. It's gotta take care of yourself or whatever. Do your own thing. Um, last time I did this dungeon, we are in the southern peninsula here, or it's not a peninsula at all. It's more like a island. Um, I don't know what this place is called. This is Castle Morn, but I don't know what the whole island is called. Maybe if I zoom out, it's part of Limgrave. But anyways, ooh, my game is lagging out. There we go. The things slow down for you first lunch. Yeah, I just heard the timer begin. So I'm just gonna hide for a second. Be right back. good, I think. I get kind of a delay on my dashboard here, but that's okay. I don't need to see it in action. In fact, this works just fine. So this playthrough, I'm trying to kind of just absorb the sights. I've played this game twice now. First time I played it real scared. Like I just like snuck around everywhere and did a faith build and had low health. And that was that made the world very scary to navigate because everything would kill me, even early on. But now I'm just gonna go through. I know the game, like I can survive a lot of situations now. Got my confidence. I got the mechanics figured out. And my goal is to get to level 137 to start doing invasions. That shouldn't take terribly long, but I am going to take my time getting to that point. Also apologize, but I'm going to be eating on stream. Hopefully that's not too... doesn't hinder me too much. I will use a torrent, but I'll try not to run with him because it's really easy to just run past everything if you do. And that's the mistake I made with my second playthrough. There are certain areas that you have to use torrent to get to, so. We were down there before, so we know what that area looks like. Never really looked at that from up here, which is cool. I don't know if I've checked. Oh yeah, I definitely checked that out. Although I'm curious if that kind of looks like a cave. I kind of want to check it out. I'm gonna run over there. Grace. Oh yeah, I think I already checked all this out. I just didn't climb on top of that. I don't think I'm gonna be like stopping for every single thing like that, but I don't know. This is one of the places where I spent the least time, maybe, because it's an easy area to skip in the game. Yeah. I'm also going to increase my volume a little bit. I noticed on my VOD that the game was a little too quiet, just a little bit, maybe. Let's look at compared to my mic. That looks okay. Like right now. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good, I think. Oh. So we got the green turtle shell last time, so we don't need to go up there. We do need to go up there. There's some incantations. There's an incantation or two up there. But not a whole lot else, I think. Good. This guy's rolling it. It's great. Hello, Ember. Crafting material. Crazy rats. Last time too, I wanted to come up here because there's it's an area down here. Oh, I'm being summoned. There's an area down there, and it's got a which a little bug guy, a little bug with the ball. First, I gotta help someone with my ooh, I don't know if I can help them. That's the host, or I think the host is over there, so I think I can go over there. Is that guy below us? No, he's up here. Oh, there he goes. He's trying to split us up. And he's on the backs too, which is cool. Pretty sad. I like that I can intimidate him though. That's pretty good. I wonder if he ran down here. He's running towards the dead end, I think. Is he? No. Yeah, he's running towards the dead end, and that was my job to block him. I didn't do it. The Quaze cannot handle. Oh. This guy's got a yeah. There he goes. I don't think that was too bad of a build for his part. The Flame of Redmane's Ash of War recently got a debuff. It doesn't do as much poise damage, but I've got a pretty high poise build, and he was able to poise through me each time with it. So yeah, my poise is 80. So kinda, yeah, still a little surprised that I wonder what the poise break is for that. Yeah, if I'm gonna go down here, I'm gonna need Torrent, I think. It's usually a good idea with these areas. Although looks like I could just drop. This couldn't. So hopefully we don't awaken that. Actually, I want to kill these guys first. I'm not dodging these guys very well. Okay, I got one of them. Am I out of flasks? I am. That's good. That's great. I wouldn't be surprised if these guys killed me, but I'd also be kind of disappointed in myself. Especially if he grabs me. Yeah, okay. Let's take a moment and heal. I usually wouldn't do this, but I'm apparently out of flasks. Plus I gotta take a few bites of pasta. It's a win-win. Alright, this works for me. Oh, uh-oh. I may have to do this again. The lightning struck the scarab. Yeah, lightning strike. Cool. Don't know if I already had that or not. Got more bats. Just glad that we got the important thing. So it's a good thing I healed, because I definitely would have died there. Don't work for that. No, we're good. Awesome. I'm gonna try and grab these while I'm here too. They're pretty good crafting material. Great for the pots. I don't know if they grow back with each strike, or I think they do. Yeah, they don't. Cool. That's good. I'm gonna go back to here. Unfortunately, I didn't get that side of grace up there. Couldn't quite do a 180 there. Million rune arcs. I may as well use one, I guess. Well, I don't die that often, so should make use of them. These guys easy to deal with. I haven't used shields a lot in this game, and they recently, like, I feel like I missed my chance too, because they were overpowered for a long time. And now they're severely nerfed. We get Madness procced here in a minute. These swords are not leveled very high, so it sort of feels like I'm hitting them with just like sticks, you know, instead of swords. But I do want to go through this island without upgrading them any more than they are. Interesting, I think, a little bit at least, is that usually when there's a sacred tear, there's usually like a site of grace, and then there's a place to talk to Melina about what the Queen America has to say about a certain time in the past. This one doesn't seem to have anything like that. It is a place that's like riddled with people suffering from madness. I don't know. I don't know what that means, but it's maybe interesting. I really hope that this isn't the stream isn't too stuttery or anything. Being summoned. I wonder if I should just turn off summons because they're fun to break up gameplay and stuff, but like my swords are not upgraded. I don't know. I think it's kind of funny because they're going to be expecting help. I'll do what I can, but ooh, let's see if I can. Nope, can't do that as a helper. I don't think I can get down there quickly enough. Yeah. Level 10 intelligence. Now might be a time to actually bother equipping my staff since I am hoping to go intelligence. It'd be good to use my intelligence to equip a staff. This is the only one I can use right now. I still got medium load, so that's amazing considering everything I'm carrying. And there he goes.
Hey.
Pretty weird spawn. Okay. Onwards. And there's the side of grace here. Spell. So I have a bunch of spells from the previous playthrough. I've got Glintstone Pebble, and I'm too dumb to use other ones. Aside from, yeah. I have a build that uses the, where are they? I don't see the Briar spells. Which is really odd. I guess I don't have them on this character. They're not hard to get, though. I should be able to get them later on. But they require pretty high faith, and I'm not going to be leveling faith at all, so save it for a different build. But since this is a vagabond build, so probably will remake that again because it was pretty fun. Briar's Sin and Briar's Punishment. Very low FP use, which is nice because leveling mind is such a. There's like it's like I've always like wanted to make a mind build that uses like a lot of mind, but the arena mode at least isn't really conducive for that because, well, it kind of is, but I don't know. You pump a bunch of points in the mind. Once you've spent at FP, you only get like 1, maybe 2 flasks. And then after that, you're just hosed. Flasks only fill 220 unless you have a talisman for it. Which it's a pretty good talisman to equip. Cerulean flask one. But yeah, 220 FP, so like that's like 40 mind. And the mind and the HP and FP stats, the vigor and the mind stats, like the you get the most rewards like per point at like level 55. So that's a lot of points. Whereas with like Arcane or Strength or whatever, like you're getting a lot of points earlier on. So if you're ever worried, oh no, like I'm not reaching like 80 intelligence for my build, it's like unless you have a spell requirement for like even with faith, you know, having a little bit of points in those, depending on the weapon, can really go a long way. Okay, so yeah, I need to keep going. I forgot how to get down. Where am I? Oh, yeah, I'm on like the wrong side. That explains it. I love any game where I can get lost. And this is definitely as much time as I've spent in this game, I still occasionally get lost. And I'm happy every time it happens. I think there's anything up here. Just here. Let's go. Push through. You did these guys. I feel like you could like make a theme park that's just like cool fantasy setting stuff. Like you wouldn't even need like attractions. You could just like have nature and like weird caves and stuff for people to walk around in, and like I doubt it would attract. I mean, I don't know if people would like go out of their way to travel to a place like that, but especially when you can just like go to a national park. But it'd be really cool if like I don't know, if parks had that, like cities had that kind of stuff going on with them. I think, you know, Um, I live near to a few parks, and I think the problem with parks in general is that they're all just grass, and most people have grass allergies, so it kind of sucks to just be like a giant field of grass. Um, but I don't know, like, what do what do you replace it with? Like rocks, I guess? Bark? Deathbird. Ooh. I didn't know there was a deathbird here necessarily. Didn't remember. I've actually thought about doing like a night only run. I might skip to nighttime a lot in this game because it's easy to like just. I bet there's a lot of these guys running around. These guys mess me up. Headshot. Missed me. Oh, he didn't miss me. Oh my god. Laid me out. Oh shit, he did it again. Really need to upgrade these swords. Upgrade my fighting ability. He's carrying a death's poker. It is a giant death's poker. That's definitely a weapon that I want to build around at some point. It is a very cool weapon. Wow, I have so many gold runes level 1 that they're just going in my chest. Okay, 5 more flats, that's a pretty good amount. I'm surprised he got that. Panic rolling. Targeted the rodent in the background. Okay. Fight is definitely not over, but it's getting there. Range on that is big. I don't mind that thing. Or this guy, at least. Yeah. Alright. I'm really curious what I get here. Sacrificial axe. I don't think I've really looked at this. It has wild strikes. I don't know if that's a... Yeah, it's a skill, which... Oh, it says... Okay, so it's not a unique skill, so that's good. So you can swap it. FP restoration. That makes me think, like, anything that has, like, a gimmick like that, usually you pay for it with it not being as great of a weapon. And it's upon slaying a foe. I wonder how much FP it is, though. I'm gonna have to take a look real quick. I'm curious. I'm tickled. Is that could maybe be good. And if you equip 2 of them, oh, it only yeah, it doesn't stack with itself, so you can't equip 2 to get double the FP, and it only gives you 4 FP per kill. So for PvE, that can be okay, but PvP, that's pretty garbage. You'd be better off equipping crit hit one. Oh. You have like 3 more flasks. 1 more flask, okay. I've been chewing through those. Get that? I don't think I have a need for it, but I'm gonna get it anyway. This is another area that, like, early on in the game, it's kind of intimidating to spend too much time here because you have someone, like, on you. That guy over there. He'll, like, as soon as he spots you, it's go time. But I'm gonna check this area out for a minute. Here. For a wonderful view. Could use this guy. I usually never bother with these, but like, I've been appreciating them lately. So I need the flasks. Ooh, come on. Good. This guy apparently doesn't care that I'm here, which I think is interesting. So I guess I'll just get the Site of Grace just in case. That's really peculiar. Usually he's shooting big honking arrows at us. Okay, very quickly, I'm just going to double check that there's nothing like out here. I'm going to kill this guy because my stuff, it's just not upgraded enough to deal with him. Without it just being a slog of a fight. Almost looks like you can, like, get there from jumping, which I don't think you can, but it looks almost possible. I think you actually could do it if you figured out, like, if you jumped from that rock there to those rocks over there, possibly. You might then be able to. There's like a glitch that would let you get over there, but it's a really hard glitch to pull off. It's one where you can like run on the air. Ooh, jellyfish down there. I don't think I've ever seen those jellyfish. This guy got turned. He got turned over. More screaming. We'll check the screaming out in a second. Maybe join in. I guess it doesn't take much to entertain me, but I love like the textures of rock sometimes. Like I even have like distinct memories of like rock textures. That like really caught my eye. Yeah. All right. We've thoroughly explored this island in its entirety, I believe. Um, Aside from the Castle Morn, and this, I say we've explored everything, and then there's like an Ash of War or something here. Poison Mist. Okay. Poison Mist is, I don't know. Poison gets such a bad shake in this game. There's also, like, a few items, like, there's a talisman that gives you bonus damage when there's poison nearby. There's also a helm. The mushroom crown does it. And, I wish there were more items that, like, I don't know, like, I wish that there was a ring slot for the bonus that you get from, like, a wearable instead of the helm, because I feel like too often you're stuck picking a hat based on the effect it gives you, and then you're stuck looking like that, you know? But I guess in the early game, poison is pretty daunting because you don't have a cure for it. I actually don't have a cure for it now. And so, you know, yeah, if you get poisoned, you know, it can kind of mean death in some situations. But there comes a point where, like, ooh, where you can just die from that. Just gonna run and grab my runes. But yeah, we fully explored that area. I feel like if I'm as thorough with every area, I'm going to never finish this game. It is like I'm being ridiculously thorough with it. But, you know, once I get to the 137, I am going to be mixing up the playthrough with doing arena stuff. And potentially invasions along the way too. There's something over here. Golden rune. Okay. Cannot level yet. I think this is gonna be tough because, as you can see, +3 Zweihanders, +0 staff. So I'm just not gonna use that until I upgrade it at least a little bit, I think. I think one other thing though that I'll do is once I upgrade these swords to max, I may turn on Tantra's Tongue so that people can invade us. But yeah, not until we beat this area. Treating this as like a rite of passage, even though I've done this before, just to make it keep it interesting, keep it tough. This is one of those areas that's just not going to be interesting with high damage output. Didn't quite get him. Dogs are tough. I don't ever feel bad for going through healing flasks with them. Even though maybe I should. Maybe they're not that as hard as I think. And this is a lot of guys, so I think that's hey, that works. That's good. Really not doing well. Of got 5 flasks left, which is not great considering we still got a long ways to go to the next site of grace. But this is like they really want you to, like, honestly, one of the toughest parts of the game, because like there's other parts of the game where you fight multiple enemies, but this many, it's not that common. They do tend to be harder enemies, but the timing's weird compared to everything else in the game too. But I guess the trick too is that you can get some help here. From the pumpkin helmet guy in the corner. Not that one yet. Okay. See, here's our pumpkin helmet guy. These guys are pretty aggressive. Apparently I'm doing mad poise damage to them. Yeah, thank you. I noticed too, I have not been awarded any flasks for killing enemies, which is fine. I can deal with it. I think we can level now. I thought you could get up there from here, but you cannot, so I'm just gonna jump down. Cool view. The view obscured by a raccoon. I'm sorry about that. Shout. Those shouts get me. Anytime they're just sitting there, like, charging something, I guess I should be able to spot that. No arrows for you. Spider. Steel wire torch. It's nothing too special about the torches in this game. One of the best, or basically, yeah. There's like one good torch, kind of. It's a sleep torch. Can't get it till later. Much later. Yep, no more flasks, which is a problem. Probably. Dealing with arrows. And they're hard to hit. There we go. There he goes. I think he did, yeah, he just died. I think. Yeah, okay. We can do this. No flasks. We're almost to the side of Grace, but I can't get it until we fight down here. So this could be tough. if I die here, I think I'll just, yeah, I mean, I'll just run through, but in fact, I'm gonna just let them fight. I'm gonna fight him. Gotta have, can't pick your, can't choose your friends sometimes. In this situation, yeah, this buddy's got a shield, he's helping me out. That's a wrap. So yeah, actually there is a pretty good reason to come up here too. Not just the view, which is hard to see over here, but this guy. And those butterflies. It's a sad Keanu.
There's a face I've not seen before. I'm Edgar, warden of this castle, as ordained by Lord Godric himself. But you can see how things have turned out. The menials have all rebelled. They gave me good service, or so I thought. But it seems it was all an act. Foul creatures, as it said, and true enough, they're foul inside and out. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but whatever you come here to do, I'm afraid Castle Morn won't hold much longer. Take this, by way of apology. I see. From Arena. Thank you. I'm in your debt, but I can't leave yet. Even if the castle should fall, as commander, I must remain to ensure the treasured Sword of Morn does not fall into the wrong hands.
Alright. Well, this guy is, he said something about the creatures being foul inside and out. I'm not sure how he found out that the insides of the creatures are foul, but he can do him.
Father will come for her once he's fulfilled his duty.
Once he's fulfilled his destiny, which is, it's not, his destiny's not looking too great. And I don't know if he stays here or not, because, like,
If you see Arena, do tell her father will come for her.
we'll see. We'll see what, I don't know if I ever finished that. Irina. Okay, time to level up. Get smarter. We're a little bit smarter now. Honestly, at 11 intelligence, this is like one of the highest intelligence I've ever had. I never put points into intelligence. That's stupid. Get that, but not go there. Sword key. These guys are weak to fire, but I'll kill this one. Stunned him. Stunned the blob. Sorry, buddy. Ooh, he's a kind of looks like a skeleton dude, but he's not. He's a dude. Just having a rough day. This guy. I'm gonna kill this one though. So used to faster attacks. Wait, Windblade Talisman. Too useful, but I'll take it. Here, a scarab. Got 11 blasts, so I don't care. Dang, that's a good jump. I'm proud of him. I might use the rat ashes of... Well, I don't know. I wasn't sure if I was going to use the spirit ashes for this run because they're kind of like easy to abuse. They do a lot of carrying, but maybe I'll just set up some spirit ashes that aren't leveled just to have some companions, you know? Just like have some spirit Pokemon running around. Just for the rat aesthetic. I think that works. These guys not doing great. Something over there. There's also throwing daggers, okay. A lot of poise damage on that move. Thankfully, because we're not getting a lot of damage from anything we do. Which I'm sure is going to be fun for this boss that we're about to fight. Big crab. I'm not doing enough damage for big crab time. Oh, he just killed one of his friends. What the fuck? It's bad. It's not good. Crab has no honor. I'm not gonna fight crab with no honor. The rare sight. He just followed me around. Not gonna get any attention from me. I think this is it. Yeah, it's time to go into here. Gonna drink our flask, our physic. I'm doing okay damage against him. Dude needs to respect though what I'm about to throw down. Okay, first hit. Good reach. Ooh, surprised me there. See if I can get this in. Surprised I haven't. Have I stunned him once? That has a lot of poise. Looks like I've been in. Think they're speeding up here. Please, poise break once. Oh. Thankfully, I have the health for that. So I can stagger him, but I'm not getting the poise breaking. I guess that's what the heavy attacks are for, right? Like this. There we go. That got him. Well, good game. Leonine Misbegotten, the hottest Misbegotten in the entire game, I believe. Good work. Got the Side of Grace that we'll never use again. Oh, is there anything? I always wonder, is there? No. Big gravestone. Big sword we just got. Good early game sword. Bad for. I mean, it looks cool. It's a cool looking sword. Castlemorn's sword, a Avenger's weapon, it is burdened with oceans of anger and regret. One of the legendary ornaments, a lone surviving champion from a country now vanished, was so determined to continue fighting that he claimed the swords of an entire clan of warriors. So it's the Game of Thrones sword. And it looks cool. It's got that going for it. It's a strength weapon. I think the gimmick behind it is that if you're a strength build and you run here and get that sword, then you can you can put all your points into strength and then have a skill that buffs your other stats for 30 seconds if you need it. Which, like, if it were a 60-second buff, I think it'd be a pretty solid weapon, but 30 seconds is pretty harsh when it's just a stat buff. So yeah, that's a little rough, but I am gonna go down here. Let's just check out the view before we go with the telescope. Also wonder, can I get over there? Die if I try it. I can make it. Gotta touch the southernmost point of the map too, right? Being summoned. These guys.
Hey.
Chris and Zauberschneck. Apparently, I don't know if I have to get these again or if it counts my last playthrough. I also don't know if the invader is even remotely close to here. They could be hiding too. It's kind of lame. I don't like it when people just sit around and wait for the invader to come because it's not fair. The invader doesn't have any special abilities over you. They're usually going to be a lower level. And I'm gonna figure out which way is forward if I can. Sit here and wait. I'm going the wrong way. And they're pushing forward, hopefully, so they're think they're new to this. I don't know. New to the game. Another Moonveil user. As if the world needed more of them. Maybe this invader. See, I'm not doing a lot of health damage. Wizard's doing a lot of damage to me though. Bleed up, build up. The wizards are brutal right here. Oh, he got me. That's how, I'm glad that ended that way. It's really sad that I don't know, the host just wanted to hang back and now that's fine. But now that I'm done with this area, I am gonna level up my swords. I don't know how much though. I might just do it all the way. Yeah, I haven't gotten any Sights of Grace over there, so it's time to push forward. It's like, I do enjoy the single player game, but I'm gonna be doing PvP stuff. I need to level up. And I know I said I wouldn't ride through too fast with a lot of this stuff, but like, I think this is one of those parts of the game that just has been shown so much. Like it gets, everyone's seen it. There's some cool things going on with every part of the game, but it is nighttime. So we could maybe try and fight the Night Rider over here.
Oi! You there. Could you help us out, Cully? You? Yeah, you there. Stop pretending you can't see me. did you go and do that for? Oh, yes. I remember. Some clod turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. The name's Bok. I was pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back. Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really. Oh, what a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned. And so this is all I have to express my thanks. I hope you can forgive me. Or, well, if you can afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value. Well, then I'd be of some real use to you, I reckon. Right, but I'll need a moment. I'm frightened of them, so I have to gather myself. My knees start knocking, just thinking about that god-awful cave on the shore.
Well, you better get back there. Because I want more than just mushrooms for helping you out. Sorry, Bok, but you gotta pay up. Yeah, how I'd do against this guy. Even with long weapons, it can be hard to hit this guy. How funny if he just ran off. That can happen with some of these guys. Did he get health back, or am I just imagining it? Oh, no he didn't. It's just his horse is gonna die soon. the horse regenerates. Like, the horse just will come back if I kill it, so... I really just... Yeah, I think, like, as fun as it can be to tick away at these guys, I think I'm just gonna upgrade my swords all the way when I get the chance. And then if it really gets to be too overpowered, I'll just switch to a different weapon. Be surprised if I can kill him before he gets his horse back. Yeah. That's what happens when you order an Uber Black, is it just comes out of the ground like that. They're only like $5 to $10 more, I think, but you know, it's a lot of money, so a lot of people don't end up learning that about Ubers. There we go. That guy, we threw him off. What do I get? Repeating thrust. That's fine. These guys are here too. I don't want to fight these guys without upgrading. So if I want to upgrade, I think in order to upgrade my weapons, I have to rush to Stormveil. Great, I'm being summoned. I have to have another underleveled, or yeah, underleveled fight here. Hello. Guessing there's yeah, there he is. Just doing no damage. I think the host just died too. That's the sound of the host dying. Yeah. That's alright. I'm dying to get upgraded. I feel like there's potentially other ways. Like I've been told that there's other ways to get to the Round Table Hold, but I've never. You would think that I would have seen it by now. Get a flail. One's greatsword. I love the presentation of all these early areas, but I also, again, you know, I just did that whole southern island underleveled. So I'm happy to just push forward for a minute. Sorry, doggo. Okay. Talk to her.
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me. Only to have their arms taken. Their legs taken. Even their heads taken. Taken and stuck to the spider. Did you know? If your graft's quite a lot.
Okay, this is good.
Everyone who came with me. Only to have their arms taken. Did you know? If you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid. It's quite a lark when you think about it.
Okay. The dogs do not want me to talk. That's kind of funny.
You're all on your own, are you? And heading to Stormvale Castle? Enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose. Oh, you've come to be one with the spider? Well, that makes us two peas in a pod. But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off. Or legs. Or your head. I want to be like everyone else, but I'm just too scared. I'm nothing but a craven.
I hope your spider goals are met.
Oh, I know. Can you take this little one along with you?
Jelly.
Poor thing deserves someone braver than myself. And
Hello, Combat Ninja. Welcome back. I hope I didn't wait too long to notice your message.
I think, the little one. It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? If you see the little chrysalids in Stormvale Castle, tell them I love them. And that, despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know. It was a pleasure. Oh, can you
And then I think like I'm supposed to get a note, but I think I already have it, so it didn't give it to me. So that's weird. Yeah, Combat Ninja. I think all that you missed, I went through Castle Morn with my +3 Zweihanders. I'm getting a little tired of having +3 Zweihanders. I kind of want them to be like +10 or so or more. This is New Game Plus, and I think they kind of expect you to have your weapons upgraded at least a little bit more than what they are now, so. See if we can get this. Yeah. I think one thing that's been gonna take me some getting used to is that it seems like even with like I have 40 endurance right now, but because I'm two-handing, it just eats up a ton of endurance. I think I can. I right now I can't get to the round table hold. Like I don't have access to the. At least I don't think I do. I guess I haven't tried. Let me try real quick. I don't think I've gotten to that point, but I think Melon is here. Nope. Let me see. Yeah, I don't have a. Cannot go to the round table hold just yet. But I can as soon as I fight go through here. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try and win.
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
If I were this guy, I would just do that big jump attack a bunch.
Extinguish thy flame. Let it be Margit the Fell.
Off to a great start. Just getting hit. He really seems to miss when you're close to him, it seems like. I'm doing okay damage, but I gotta be careful. Because I feel like I'm not being smart right now. Just misjudging his stuff. Yeah, okay.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
He's making me lose those heals fast. Haven't even gotten almost to phase 2. Oh, cool. This is going pretty well now, pretty smooth. Okay, may have spoken too soon. Yeah. Spoke a little too soon. I think that AoE does poise damage. I'm surprised that didn't work. Let's see if we can time this. He's just chilling. He's done. He's afraid of me now. Finisher, yeah. Cool. Yeah, I think that helps me earn my round table access.
Smoldering with thy meager flame, cower in fear of the night. The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
Yeah, hello.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to see whether or not grace truly does guide you, and whether you are fit to face the challenge that entails. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hall, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace.
Yeah, let's do it.
Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
Very good. So can level up. What's up? Yeah, yeah. Oh, sorry. You're good.
Your new face. No matter. It's all the same. Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing.
Pretty fun the way he talks the first time. Leveling up. Let's go to at least level 10. Then we'll see how that goes, because part of me wants to just level it up, but I don't know. We're going to be playing through some of the early game content, then we may as well not completely cheese it. Yeah, I have a lot of them from a previous playthrough.
Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me.
The reason I have so many stones is because this originally was like an invasion build, so I liked to keep that at level 92 because it seemed like a good level to invade at, and it did get me a lot of invasions. Level 92 with plus 7 somber upgrades and plus 17 standard upgrades was a good invading point for me. But now I'm just going to try the arena stuff. So I'm going to do like, fully upgraded level 137 so that I can queue for arena better, because that's sort of the level range that people queue for arena at. It seems. Yes, I can keep talking to this guy. He was asking about.
Be sure to tell me if you meet a young woman named Lanya. She's a servant to my house. She's been my companion since childhood. I've lost count of the number of times I've had to find her like this. Honestly, she's such a little tomboy.
I forget which one Lanya is for sure. I feel like it's never too early to go down here. And potentially die. Didn't do that right. Really surprised it didn't hit. Guy's schooling me. But he's out of health potions. Surprised that he tries that multiple times. Okay, good game. Oh. We did it. Now we can get the Ultimate Faith sidekick weapon, which is in here. Requires 30 faith, but I've done a lot of faith builds, and this weapon weighs 0 pounds, so it's kind of like you just kind of want to have it on you if you have a faith build. They're very good. But we're not going to be using them for a while for this guy. And that's all that's down here right now.
Oh, I see you've just arrived. Welcome to the Round Table Hold. I'm Corin, a man of the cloth. I teach incantations, the strength granted us by the Two Fingers, and explore the secrets of the Golden Order, so that one day, if a tarnished of the Round Table Hold should become Elden Lord, I might counsel them, ensuring order regains its proper form, righting rule over men. By the way, do you still see it? The guidance of grace. You do? Wonderful news. Most tarnished are blind to it these days. You are something of a rare breed. Well, what do you say? Care to learn an incantation of the 2 fingers?
Okay. I feel like I have these, but so hold
May
off.
the Golden Order shine through.
I think that's a. I can talk to Gideon.
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new Tarnished made their way to the Round Table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down your guard. Allow me a word of advice. As your senior, you are a mere visitor to the Round Table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet to earn their keep. Remember your place, newcomer.
Okay, Boomer.
There's nothing left to say. Be at your leisure.
Pleasure time. Okay. So yeah, we say hi to Grandpa. We can say hi to the cool dude. We say hi to these 2 ladies. Some of these. I still have access to. Well, maybe. Yeah, I think I'm missing all the bell bearings. Now let's see how these swords do in the castle, just to gauge it, because like I might just upgrade to level 25 for them. This is a castle with many secrets. And I am, as much as I've explored the castle, I still think there's probably like maybe an area or 2 that I still haven't spotted with it. You can walk back through this hole, but like I'm just gonna go the main gate.
You there? Come over here, would you? You're tarnished, aren't you? I would advise against taking the main gate into the castle. It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands. Oh, try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it. You'll breach the castle undetected. Fair enough. You certainly don't have to trust me. Well, if you must go through the gates, I'll signal them to open.
but of course, I'd advise against it. The guards have your slip. Of course, when you approach the gates, it's only your neck on the line after all.
I kind of like going through the main entrance. It's kind of,
The gates! Open the gates!
go. This isn't dangerous at all. Maybe I made a mistake. Or I didn't. Yeah, there's plenty to pass up and catch again. It's good. It's a good plan. Combat mission. Hopefully I can uncover some things that you may have missed. Although by going to the castle, I'm already skipping a bunch of stuff in Lundgrave, which I will go back for. So seeing as I'm one-shotting these guys, plus 10 is good for now. It's and especially in these areas where you're getting shot at and stuff, it's easy to get overwhelmed. And then you don't get to explore it as easily. Yeah, I think I picked just the right level. Because I'm not quite one-shotting a lot of these guys, which is, I think, a good thing. Getting beat up hard. Yeah, it's nice to come back to an area and then actually feel confident. That's something that makes it easier to appreciate it, not less stressful, you know? I think for some people, it sort of, that stress it's part of what makes it kind of fun too. Like, you know, not everyone's gonna come back and replay Elden Ring because that first playthrough is really special, you know, and it is fun to come back with confidence, but it's also fun to be like actually afraid of everything that's going on too. So. Like this lion first playthrough, I definitely didn't kill it. It was just too much, too scary. So, but now I can beat it. The side of grace down here. I got like a. Having trouble figuring out. He's wearing. Okay, so there's a dragon on his head. First, I thought something else was like. I couldn't tell what I was looking at. You can. I think you can equip armor that. I think you can equip this armor in the game, or something like it. Betty Grace. Old Break Talisman. I think there's 3 of them here. Whoa, look at that reach. Oh yeah, I forgot that these guys kind of attack each other. We kind of attack each other. He shot his buddy. Yeah, some people go through this game and they'll play like without leveling their gear or their character. I don't know if you've seen, but there's some guy who went through the game with a rickety shield, two rickety shields, and that's all he used, and like sleeping pots and stuff like that. I don't know how I feel about challenge runs. I think that I love the spirit of them. I just don't think I'll do them. Owen's Halberd. That's new. think he can hit me now. He can maybe stomp on me. Gotta watch out for the big steppies. Those guys drop a decent amount of runes for this point of the game. Kind of, not really. Could go down there, but there's items. Do without them. Soft cotton. Okay. Rush of War Scarab. Yeah, I think I talked about that last time, but the Scarab heads are some of my favorite looking hats. They're just terrible defense. For PvE stuff, I probably should be wearing them because they're just fun to wear. Maybe I'll put it on. Of course, I think if I equip it, I won't have enough endurance. Oh, I have 2 now. So I can't equip it. So let's do it. Let's be a bug guy for a minute. The other thing I was going to look at is here. The Great Halberd of Blackstone, crafted by a civilization now gone to ruin, builded by the Guardian Golem. Very big strength weapon. Looks cool enough. If I teleport here, I can't do anything there yet, so I'm gonna... Is it for me to come over here? Let's see. Let's dodge my way up the stairs. I think that... Sometimes I go for the backstab just for that invincibility. What's an moon axe? This guy doesn't seem to want to shoot me, which is kind of cool. That guy is okay with it though. Kind of want to spice up this fight, so like I know I'm gonna look like I'm running away from these guys, but I'm gonna come back with him. Come on, let's go. some items for a minute. Okay. Definitely don't want you to pick up items while you're fighting. This guy kind of looks similar to the guys in Lindell in the sewers. I wonder how similar they are. Oh. I like this guy's voice because sometimes he sounds like King Zog from Disenchantment or Disenchanted. I forget what it's called, the Netflix series. He does this like King Zog's scream like he just did there. Hello, Eardsy12, beginner tips. It depends what you mean by beginner, I guess. I'm pretty seasoned at this game. I think, you know, a lot of the tips come down to like discovering how you like to play the game. Because there's a lot of ways to play the game, and you know, some people will tell you a way to play it that worked for them. And that's great. That's always good. But some, you know, you may want to play it a different way, and some people, you know, like to rely on like Spirit Ashes a lot, which makes it chill, I think. Some people just want to go it alone. I think one thing that's easy to forget to do is to it's easy to forget to experiment with Ashes of War. So when you're here, I'll go to a Site of Grace to show you. Just run past these guys for a minute because we fought most of them. That's another, I guess that is a tip too. You can run past a lot of enemies in this game. That can suck a lot of the fun out too though, so, and it also doesn't help you get better at the game. I think what helped me the most with this game too is just learning that you kind of have to, when you're fighting an enemy and they're doing a lot of damage to you, you have to fight at their pace. You have to just watch what they're doing, and if you just attack when you feel like you should be able to, like if you get entitled about what you think you should be allowed to do, sometimes that'll punish you too. You know, sometimes you'll have to dodge like 3 or 4 times before you can heal. You know, you just gotta watch. Wait for your opportunities. It's good to deal poise damage. Big weapons will do big poise damage. Like I just stunned him with the big heavy weapon. Good to experiment too. There's a lot of different moves you can do, like the like I'm gonna do the backstab move. One thing that helped me a lot in PvP and in PvE really is learning to let the environment use the environment to your advantage. You know, in PvP especially, because if you're invading at least or being invaded, if you just you know, a lot of the time they'll try and make you fight them in like an area that's comfortable for them, but it's good to move the battle somewhere else. Run away and all that. So I'm gonna look at my Ash of War menu. I'm gonna swap my current Ash of War. Let's see. This is the left-handed weapon, so I don't often use that. I kind of like keeping it as upward cut just to kind of... Maybe I'll use it more. Maybe I'll switch it to a roar. But yeah, if you have any more questions, I love to answer them. Especially if there's a certain part of the game that you're having a hard time with. Okay, so yeah, if you're coming from Dark Souls 3, I actually never played Dark Souls 3, but I'm sure that you know plenty about the game, in a sense already, just from having played that. So, you know, yeah, I think it's, yeah, as far as like min-maxing tips go too, that's a whole other thing too, so. Try this. Since we're leveling magic. Well, I'm not quite there with magic yet. So I've made it pretty far. I do want to, I think I want to keep going, but I also want to like grab a snack. I might do that after this dog is taken care of. I think I'll just take 5 minutes and make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Yeah, I might play Dark Souls 3 at some point. Because it looks good. It looks really good. Oh wow, I don't know if I ever noticed. You guys see that see that bat right there? It's like a bat hanging there. I don't think I've ever aggroed them. So I don't even know how you get over there. Kind of interesting. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's okay. I guess we're gonna fight the worm next, so. Oh yeah, I'll take a sandwich making break. Thanks. You know, feel free to stick around or do whatever you'd like. Really, it's always fun though. But yeah, I'll be right back. I don't have a be right back screen yet. I'll work on that tonight, maybe. Okay, I'm back. Hello. Thank you for the emotes, Combat Ninja. I like that. Tentacle raccoon and a raccoon with mage powers. That's awesome. So you can kind of do a lot with that. The emojis are fun. Maybe someday I will have custom raccoon emojis. I got peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I do play on PC, and which I like, but I also know that the PlayStation 5 community is way more active as far as like PvP stuff goes. So, you know, right now I'm leveling my guy up to level 137 so that I can do PvP stuff in the arena. And I feel like if I were playing on PlayStation, I could have gotten away with my level 92 build that I had. Yeah, I have raccoons are like my first pick for the species that should take over when humans accidentally destroy themselves, you know? I hope that they're the next ones making it work, you know? They're already taking over the cities, which is awesome. Okay, I'm being summoned. My Twitter account, I retweet a lot of raccoons. That's like basically all I use it for. So. Alright, they beat us to it.
Hey! Hey!
Not sure what Abyss Watcher is. Is Abyss Watcher a game? Were they a streamer? Abyss Watcher? I'm gonna switch to my regular head for this fight. I want to get slammed. Yeah, this thing stuns like crazy. This Ash of War, really impressive. It's like 2 hits is all it takes. It's like Flame of the Red Veins. Oh, it's a boss on probably a Dark Souls 3 boss, right? Yeah. I feel like that's definitely a good reason for me to play Dark Souls 3 is just to get to know the bosses, because they've got a lot of character to them, I imagine. Golden Seed. Though I definitely didn't need that, but there's something down here that I think I want. I mean, again, I already have all these items, but I love the aesthetic. There's a lot of lore. People love to talk about this in particular right here. I don't think I'm smart enough to explain what's happening here, because there's like, I forget the name, Prince of Death's pustule. It's like there's basically this guy who like wants to become like the Lord of Death or something, and this is like maybe part of him. I don't know. Definitely not still working on all the lore stuff. Got two of them now. So that's wonderful to read, right? A fetid pustule taken from facial flesh. It is said that the pustule came from the visage of the Prince of Death, he who used to be called Godwyn. So yeah, Godwyn is the Prince of Death. He's sort of like connected to the you know those frogs that attack you and they got the death blight? Like anything that kills you with death blight is supposedly Godwyn, the Prince of Death, essentially taking you, you know, or killing you, I guess. But this isn't like him. This is like it's like an image of him, though. Okay. That was a lot of climbing. Yeah. So yeah, what's yeah, thanks for dropping by. I'm happy to chat builds anytime. But it's resting is like my favorite thing. You should do that. It's very important. Always fun to have you though. This is the spider that girl was talking about. That I think the one that grafted people. And honestly, because of how weird the time in this game works, like I don't know, it makes me wonder where this spider came from. Because you fight like that same enemy at the beginning of the game, and then I think like canonically you're defeated by them, even though you can beat them. I don't know. That makes me wonder. Like if I look around, like is there a spider enemy like that that's missing from the game if you beat them? I don't know. Also, this is a very good axe. This great offhand axe. Good range. Oh yeah, thank you, Airz. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for following. Definitely see you next time. One thing I'll be debating is whether I'm going to, like, I am going through and fighting the game piecewise right now, but I am also excited for just doing like arena in general. And I can't really do, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'll just, as I level up, I'll think about it. You know, I still gotta level up, and I don't want to just grind the levels. Pardon me. Yeah, I'm level 97, which means I have 30 levels to go before I'm ready for meta PvP stuff. But I guess I could start earlier too, to see how I do. I love how every fight leaves the room with a story to tell. That's something that I love about this game, is you look around after a fight, and then, you know, if you were to walk into this room after the fight, it would sort of like, you know, you got this guy like laid out here and the table's destroyed and half the chairs are broken. There's like blood all over here. You know, some of the chairs made it. So I love that about the game. I think that's I think that's awesome. Mimic's Veil is cool. Prop hunt in PvP. Turn yourself into a chair, or in this case, that. I forget. I'm sure this has a specific name. I don't know what it's called though. I forget how to get over there. I don't think I can. Well, there's a door over here, so maybe that's it. Yeah, it doesn't open from this side. So yeah, I guess yeah, maybe it's just called an armor rack, not to be confused with like the type of rack that I am. That's a different rack. But I like, yeah, armor rack. That makes sense. So I'm like going through this area backwards, kind of. Let's try this. That didn't work. Glintstone Pebble's not that powerful, it turns out. This knight, first playthrough, he was devastating to get past because I was coming from up there, and there's a lot of treachery up there, and then I didn't know that you could run past some of that stuff up there, so I was fighting them every time, and then I got to this knight, and he would just lay me out over and over again. That's how I learned. Game learned me. Get to talk to this dude. He's got...
Ah, nice to meet you. The pleasure's mine. Roger is the name. A sorcerer, as you might have guessed. I'm looking for a little something here in the castle. When I'm not hot-footing it from the troops, that is. But enough about me. What are you doing here in Stormvale Castle? This place is bristling with tarnished hunters, you know. They sacrifice our kind for grafting. Not exactly a place I'd stroll into without a purpose in mind. I see. Here to challenge Godric and lay your hands upon a great rune, are you? You can see it then, I take it. The guidance of grace. Well, enjoy it while you can. I'm tarnished, like you. But unlike you, I've seen neither hide nor hair of this guidance for the longest time. Still, I won't forget how it felt when I first came here, to the lands between. I'm privy to a few magical battle arts. Would you care to learn one? As a fellow tarnished, once guided by grace, I'd love to help you out, if it please.
Alright, magic.
The battle art you've learned is of the Glintstone family. They were conceived at the Great Academy of Rea Lucaria, to the north of this castle. In the past, they obeyed laws which contravened the Golden Order, or so I'm told. Fascinating, isn't it? That the Golden Order was pliable enough to absorb practices that contradicted itself in the past. With the Order broken, twisted, and in need of repair, such adaptability is more important now than ever.
Well, thank you, Roger. See that he looks good now, but we find him later at the Round Table Hold, and he's not doing the same. But his spirits are still up. And it's actually, he spends like time here, in that whole guy that we just fought, the Prince of Death, Godwyn. He basically affects Rogier. He inflicts him with the Death Blight, and it slowly, well, it's not a good thing to have. think the only thing left here is like some dogs from this part, from, you know, so to get over there I have to approach from a different spot. Chrysalid's Memento, I forget what that is. It's like a note? This Ash of War, I kind of like it more than I thought I would. I don't think it would be great in PvP, but I don't think it would be terrible either. Oh. Try something here. That didn't quite work how I thought it might. Love the range on these swords. I think also the reason why this was very tough my first playthrough is because I think I had like the claws. Like I was trying to hit these guys with the claws. It was not working very well. Assault. This guy's pretty good against fire. Or it's, you know, fire's not very great against him. Let's try this Ash of War. Oh yeah, Storm. I swapped it. Thought I had the upward cut still. Not doing a lot of damage with that. definitely making me heal a lot. And he's getting faster. I'm a little impatient with him, though. But I got him. Crucible Horn. Crucible Horn like carried me through the first game. It is a hilarious incantation. You can send people flying. If you're targeting someone that's like in the back of a group, it'll let you charge through the people on the front. But if you are targeting someone in front, then you will stop with that first person you hit. So, just a tip for anyone who's using that incantation. So we'll get healed up. So I only have 4 flasks left. Time. Oh, dang, he's trying to knock him off. There's like a lot of ways to go jump down these areas. But if you're looking to get all the items, an item here, but I think if I go down here, then I'm already can't go to other spots in exchange. That's okay. I can't get up there. Oh yeah, maybe I can. Let's go up there. So many birds. I missed all the birds. Claw talisman. Very powerful talisman. I don't think there's anything down there. Oh. I'm gonna go down. But there is that one section I wanted to get to. I think. I cannot tell. I don't think that's it. It's not quite what I'm looking for. There's like a spot to jump down to get something. I think it's like here. So I may have already goofed it up. Maybe I can just jump over here. Yeah, see, there's that walkway. No, this is not the right area. Maybe I'll have to figure that out another time. I think I've explored a pretty good amount. Do need to get one thing I may need to focus on too, and something I was really bad at in my previous playthroughs, is there's these paintings that you can get, and as soon as you activate one, it shows you where you want to go to actually claim the prize. And I need to do that. So maybe we'll do one right now. But yeah. Here we are. So I gotta take a good look at this. I'm actually, I'm gonna come back here before I look at that and figure out where that is. here. Grab this item. A little worrying that I remember where... Like, I remember that where items are, but I don't know what they are until I get them. I know there's definitely stuff in here. Some important stuff, too. Like arrows, very important. But no, actually, this is... No, this is it's where the spider was. And the area I was trying to drop down to... was here. I'm trying to get to here. But I don't know quite how to do that. Aside from trying again. Nothing that important, but maybe this is how I get it. Oh, we're up here, just look around. Yeah. Cool. Stone sword key. It's definitely time to... I don't think I can go that way, unfortunately. I was hoping I could shortcut my way over there, but I don't think that's gonna work. A little too far of a drop. Yeah. Close. That's where I'm headed. I may as well jump down. This is where I really wanted to go before I got sidetracked. This is the room with all the prizes. God Slayer Seal. Cool. And the Godskin Prayer Book. So 2 great faith items. Potentially useful at least. Yeah, it's easy. This game's I still wonder if there's like, because there's like a mission here with a guy. It's how you get the eccentric breaches, like something to do with this Stormville castle, and like I still haven't done it. I don't know. I need to figure out how. I think it's tied to, there's like a lady who teaches you sorceries that I actually need to talk to. Haven't talked to her yet. But now, as far as I know, the last thing was just to actually get that painting, so I'm going to just fast travel to the left side chamber. See if we can get the dog to aggro first. Kill me, kill me. Did it. Again, so let's look at the painting. I've been so bad at these. I'm gonna definitely give these a lot of care for this playthrough. I'm not gonna. You can press Y to examine the painting, and then it goes dim, which is kind of counterintuitive because you'd think like if you're trying to get a feel for what you're looking at in the picture, you'd maybe want to look at it, I guess. But anyways, so we need to figure out how to get to this spot so that we have this view. What we're looking at is that tomb at the very beginning of the game that you find yourself in. And then Stormville is in the background. So I think I can figure out where this is. I even was looking at this waterfall the other night. So this should be an easy one to get. You hit examine, and the painting sort of dims. It doesn't really change tremendously, but it does dim. And then we try and figure out, okay, this is a stranded graveyard. This is like kind of where the waterfall is. So I can't tell if it was like over on the coast here or if it was across the way. I'm gonna try across the way first. It's looking pretty familiar. Got the waterfall there. The tomb, castle. This looks like it adds up. And here we are. Here's our painter. Warhawk ashes. So I think the first time I got these ashes, I didn't even know that there was a painting associated with it. I had just simply activated the painting first, and then I got here later and didn't connect the dots at all. And I've definitely missed out on a lot of stuff. I also have not done a lot of Spirit Ash quests. I am so bad at finding those. I may need to use a guide for the Spirit Ashes. Oh yeah, you take care, Combat Ninja. Thanks for watching. And I hope you've been having a good time. I know it can be a little boring, so I'm working on that. But this game's kind of a chill game. So, but yeah, thank you for joining. Next. I want to do just a little bit more, and then I might log off myself because I've been streaming for 3.5 hours, which isn't super long, but it's long for me. I'm someone who loves to just constantly get up from video games, you know? So I usually like to get up, do some sort of chore. Streaming makes that a little bit different, so, which is okay. Let me think. Where do I want to go next? I definitely want to... You know, since we spent so much time in Stormvale just now, and we pretty much scoped the place out completely, I may as well finish it up. Oh yeah, and thank you, Combat Ninja. I appreciate that. I'm the opposite. I will be places where I'm bored, and then I won't realize that I'm bored. I'll just like hang out, be like, oh, I guess I was bored all the time. But yeah, no, I'm glad you had a good time. This won't be the only game I stream too. I really like Armello. I'm considering replaying The Witcher, and there's other stuff too. I might have some friends play with me sometime too. They're more entertaining than I am, so it's always fun. They kind of bring out entertaining parts of me too that I can't conjure myself that easily. Great, being summoned. Let's see how I do.
Proud. You were a fine warrior. Your only mistake was your choice of master.
We don't miss out on that dialogue, although this game kind of does that sometimes. No comment as far as the yeah, you know what, I'm getting out of here. Fuck these guys. to... Yeah, possibly missed her dialogue there.
Well, who do we have here? Tarnished, are you? Clearly not one of Godric's lot. I am Nefeli Lu. Tarnished and warrior, like you. I'm here by decree of my father. How utterly repellent this is. This grafting of Godric's ill befits a lord. He's tainted the very winds. If you intend to challenge Godric, I ask you call upon me. The winds run foul with his deeds. I'm certain father would permit me aid the fight. Apologies, but I've idled long enough. As fellow Tarnished, we must each follow our own guidance, down whatever road takes us to the throne of Elden Lord. Apologies, as fellow Tarnished, we...
Cool. The golden seed there. Don't need it, but I guess I'm a completionist. That's I think that's what's happening here. Now that we're level 10, I want to see how I damage these guys. Not that well, all things considered. It's gonna get some free hits. Or not, because his health is going to reset in a moment. Again, a kill. May need to turn that off. I don't get... it's just... That happens way too much where people auto-summon you and then you don't get to do anything. Or you run into, you know, people that you don't want to run into. I'm gonna fight the boss until I go back into Limgrave. Wrap things up over there. Really weird to see a stake of America here. Oh. I don't know if I can do it. Wasn't fast enough. I always feel a little bad for the pots when I break them. It doesn't look easy. They're pretty cute. I know that they're like, lore-wise, they're like these little bloodthirsty guys. Filled with body parts. But like, who can blame them, you know? Who doesn't want to be filled to the brim with body parts? This goes. It's down here. Okay. Well, yeah. I think that completes this area until I beat the boss. I will. Well, aside from this item here. Not gonna fight the boss now because again I passed up stuff in Limgrave. And out of superstition I don't want to beat him and then like roll any quests forward. I don't think anything happens if you beat him, but I think Alexander the Great potentially moves forward though, so that's why I don't want to beat him. In fact, I may have already goofed that up by beating Margit. But anyways, seems like a pretty good place to stop. And to anyone who's watching, thanks for watching. It's I'm getting my sea legs as far as streaming goes, but I think it's a really fun hobby. And I definitely I'm happy to happy to be a raccoon on the internet streaming. I think it's fun. But yeah, everyone take care. Let's see, we can raid somebody. I don't want to. Let's see, raid a channel. Let's raid Yuri because that's probably what I'm gonna be watching after this. Gonna like vape and watch Yuri. So, hope you enjoy. Yuri's very fun, and they're doing a fundraiser for big cats. So if you have, if you want to help big cats such as snow leopards or tigers, they're doing a fundraiser for them. So let's head over.